Back to the Portland series. So we'll just get working and you pop right into this thing and get going. Yeah. All right, let's work on this max train here. We're really just into the cleanup phase here. To add some yellow here, which I just ordered some more of. Golden should be happy with me. And like I said, I add a lot of color to this one. I wanted to something a little different than what I normally do. So a little more abstract. Hello, Billy. How are you doing? So that's what I wanted to do. So we're going to get a little more abstract here. Use a little bit of yellow to that too. Brighten that up. Right in the way. Things going well. Yeah, that's one thing you have to be careful with art. Yeah, you don't ever want to turn it into something you feel like you have to do. Uh, I made that mistake a few years ago when I was decided I was going to do this art walks, and man, I mean, all that work for a one night showing, it just was not worth it. I even have wonderful guys who were helping me out, and it was just too much work. And then you were always at the mercy of the weather here. And all it takes is just a little bit of wind, and you know, or you have to have a canopy. That means you got to set the canopy up. You got to set and it's just like, oh, gads. I said, no, 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 not worth it. And I my art primarily is a hobby. Um, I mean, I'm successful hobbyist. I do pretty good. I actually sold another painting, so I was happy with that. And the funny thing about that one was we had forgotten that painting was on the wall over there, and it's sold. Good that we left it up. Now I don't have to worry about taking it home. Apparently, the gentleman I met the guy who bought it, which is rare for me. It's very rare that I get to meet the person that actually buys the painting, except for like Merrick or somebody. But uh, and so I was delighted to have that, and that's a thrill. You get the, like I said, hobby more paid for it. I did pretty good in that last show, so and that's how you have to be. Am I enjoying myself? Like I always say, if you're not having fun, stop. That's all I can say. Stop. Boy, you got me going on a roll here. But it is so important to enjoy it. And I can tell you, you could just about always see a painting that the person didn't enjoy painting. So the doors here, these need to come down just a tad. And we're gonna bring it over, down and over. Just a little more. There we go. Hello, Anthony. Oh, well, I've been able to tune you in. I saw that you're on, and I I work from home, but the stupid phone and stuff like that just would not stop. So I was like, okay, well, I did. I would have, because sometimes I'm able to get away with working away and have you on. But that day just, whew, that was not going to happen that day. It's our Max Trains Metro Area Express. I take it all the time. I love it. Get some interesting characters every once in a while. That's to say the least. Most of them are pretty harmless and stuff like that. Every once in a while, you kind of got to keep an eye on one. Yeah. Well, you'd see how many Facebook Lives I do anymore. I got away. I know there's a couple people that get irritated with me on that, but I think I'm going to stick to this. I think I need to start looking into actually creating some videos too, not live feeds, but videos. I'll see. I was even looking into maybe TikTok or something like that. I don't know, because we're noticing some people they're doing those where you could see them paint the whole painting in a few seconds. I was thinking of doing those time lapses. Wow, wow. Well, I hope she's okay. Sometimes I don't see everything right away. Big brush. Usually it's very rare, but I'll have a blood sugar plunge every once in a while, and yeah, I gotta watch that. I tell you, I just found like a piece of chocolate goes a long ways in solving the problem for me, at least. I guess we're gonna go perma wet here. Yeah, makes for an interesting painting, that's for sure. A lot of times, low blood sugar and dehydration go hand in hand too. I've learned, and that is one thing. It's a constant battle for me to drink enough water, and and there's no excuse. It's not like I dislike water. And actually, my house here, we actually have very good tasting water. This house came with this filtration system that it's kind of we didn't even know what it was, and but the company's no longer in business. But they said the reason why they're no longer in business because they built too good of a product, and there's no maintenance on it, so it just it's just a big sand filter. It just pumps the water through the sand and flushes every once in a while. It's kind of wild. Never seen anything like it. It came with the house because we were concerned of maintenance on that thing, and it didn't happen. So I didn't need it, which was kind of nice. All right, let's Mike's talking, yammering away here. Well, it's good that she's better. I mean, that's always a scary thing. Nobody wants to go to the hospital. That's not a place you want to visit. I don't see the inside of uh, emergency room again. It'll be too soon. Both times were not a good time to be there. Ugh. Last round was quite serious, and I was like, oh, nothing like a doctor telling you, say, this was close tonight. It was like, ooh, hey, dirty cats keep falling off here. All right, maybe I'm gonna spend some time cleaning these tubes. Okay, back at it. I think I need to a little more. I ordered some more Van Dyke Brown, Van Dyke Brown, so on its way. A little bit pricey. There we go. A little bit of add a little bit of this, a little more blue. Mix that up really good. I was downtown yesterday. Went out to bar that I'm showing, and I was at Scabbles when that painting sold. I was like going hot damn. Yep. I'll have to cut me a check. That's fine. Like I said, hobby paid for. I had a guy who was interested in that painting. He's uh, texting me on Facebook, and so I said, hey, I was even willing to cut a deal with him, but couldn't, wasn't able to. He was, oh, I got to think about it. I said, all right, I said, absolutely no pressure. I don't ever want to pressure somebody into. I try never to be the hard salesperson, and unfortunately for him, it sold. So, well, sorry, I don't ever hold paintings unless somebody's put a deposit down on it. I have been stung too many times on that. Yeah, I said never again. I'm amazed what people they don't have a problem doing that to you too. All right, doors here. Well, we're getting a little bit of sun filtering through out here. Yay! We've had kind of a nasty amount of weather here. Go. Boom, ba-dum. I think we're going to move this just a bit. I got this a little bit too far. This needs to be over here more. There we go. What are you talking about? There was a an actress that played. They were showing that she was on Star Trek, and she was the Salt Vampire. I think that was the name. It was kind of interesting. Girl. Right. Interesting. There's all these vents and all that stuff and air conditioning up on top. And then they have the big where they hook up to the wires here. And this train is about 1 story tall. Pardon me, girls. Is that the Oh dear. I don't know where that song came through. Add a little more blue to that because the train is bending. So it's amazing how they engineer these things. They not only are able to bend, they have all their accordion sections, but actually it can flex up and down too. Yeah, pretty impressive engineering. Tune tonight, or today, I should say. It's what time is it? It is 11:19 here in Portland, Oregon. God, I'm in voice. Oh, no, 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 no. Back in here with a smaller brush. Window just goes just beyond that lamp post here. There we go. Little white cadmium white that is. Cadmium white. Mm. The doors. The door is closing. Train moving. Train moving. Please hold on. That's every time the doors open and close. Doors are closing. Train is moving. Please hold on. I'm thinking if I was a driver there, I'd probably finally go nuts because you hear that over and over and over. Doors closing. Train moving. Please hold on. Doors to my right. Look both ways when you cross the tracks. So they came out with a car. Our first Max cars, you had to go up the stairs, and that always created a problem, obviously, for people in wheelchairs. So they had this what they call the sleigh back, and so you have this one thing where the wheelchair goes right in, and so that's kind of cool. You know, yeah, it's kind of cool. We managed to do that. I still think we should have the lounge car that features drinks and everything. That'd be awesome. I remember when I mentioned that when it was in a crowded train, and everybody said, "Oh my God, it's genius!" Be the first uh, public transit to clear $1 billion in profit every year. Everybody be waiting for, and then you would every once in a while would have the Corinthian car. The Corinthian car is ultimate luxury. Oh, would you have to have a special gold pass for that one? The Corinthian car. Everybody's, oh my God, there's the Corinthian car. Be like a converted to old Pullman from the 1920s. I don't even know if those things could actually run on our track because I know it's a special gauge that they use for light rail. So I don't even know if that would work. But it'd be the Corinthian car. And if it's the blue line, it'd be crushed blue velvet seats. Red line, crushed. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have put some thought into this. That TriMet tequila. You hear that over and over. Doors closing, train moving. Please hold on. They hook these trains up to each other and we go. Each one's an independent train. They can run on their own. Uh, Please hold on. I think they should do something for Halloween, Train! Everyone, oh my God. Hang on. Uh, there we go. Now we're getting there. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dee. Da, da, da. It would be kind of cool if they had a big bubble machine on top too. I didn't like that idea either. They just don't understand my genius. There you go. All right, now we're going to work on the lamp post here. Now we've got the train kind of in place. Okay, I'm going to get my handy dandy tape out here. Brighten your way here, I know. Okay. Is that right? Hold on. Let's see, a little further up. There we go. Just up there. Oh, cool. No. Coming in with dark blue. A little bit of brown. Yeah, right. Oh, that's it's over here. Way. There we go. Some buy here real quick. And again. All right, here we go. Sidewalk in here. Yeah, I've watched that. I've seen something like that posted. It's kind of cool. Oh, I just like I've seen like a spray artist too. It's like when they're doing like a uh cosmos scene of some sort, and you use like a dish for you know stencils and stuff. Well, I use a dish for like when I put a planet in or something. We lost Anthony here, so yeah. Being pretty good on time, so we'll get as far as we can on this one today. Get some more blue out here. Glad I ordered some. Obviously, don't wait till the last minute ordering paint if you order online. You know, they used to be next day, but not really anymore. Oh, I see that one's dripping. That's all right. Great thing about acrylic. Sorry. knows Portland at all, this is First and Yamhill. It's a big turn for the train. It suddenly heads north, and then makes a big turn again, and heads due east. Goes up over the steel bridge, and you see paintings of the steel bridge. That's what this is. It goes down here, and just heads off into uh, First and Oak is the next stop, and Skidmore Fountain, Old Town Chinatown, and then up and over the steel. Just in case you're worried about that. All right. This filled in now. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't really do stencils that much. Of course, I do a different type of artwork than you do, but yeah, that could be really. I understand that's time consuming. And then if you don't get it right or the thing doesn't, I've had it where those things rip and you just frustrating. Okay. Blue and brown. Pull that down a little bit there. Okay, I'm gonna get unpronounceable blue out here. Unpronounceable blue. Okay, there we are. It's hollow blue. Oh, full blue. Wires up. Greetings and salutations and all that rot. So the prison let you out for a little bit. That's nice of them. I try to put a good word in for you. I want you to know. Yeah. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, old Diane, she all that money embezzlement and oh man, I tell you. She tried to overthrow Sri Lanka too. That was like just one of the many crimes against humanity that Diane did. Yeah, man, I tell you. He's telling our waiter up here. Oh, I can't seem to get out of this cold pattern. This spit and snow today. It's nothing sticking, but it's like, well, I I'm not going to have a bunch of a spring garden, that's for sure. I ain't going out in this crap and plant and work on things. Oh, there we go. I'm going to bring this up just a tad here. A little more. A little more. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. Yeah, this is uh Tony's. It's an Irish pub here. Cool. I'm gonna have people in here too. It's kind of like almost like a cartoon scene from Batman or something like that. Wow. Okay, do the let's do purple. Blue than that. We're gonna do this. Ba-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dim, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. All right. Yeah, so this is a little different than what I normally do, but there's nothing. You always should try to change things up every once in a while. Like I said, my art is for fun, and I'm lucky it pays for itself. I was so happy yesterday. I was down at Scandals and we had forgotten one of the darn paintings and it sold. So I kind of felt a little bad. I know. We're having sun trying to filter through. You're trying to get through. And tell you, some winter has been kind of a not a great one. Found worse, Oops. This is yeah. Well, yeah. Do what you can do. Well, before you know it, it'll be nice out. And one thing about us is that normally our summers are pretty nice, and so uh, you get through the wet, miserable part of it, and then you kind of get rewarded. But every once in a while, we get those darn summers that smoke and stuff. They get. I don't. This year it's been quite a lot of snow, so I don't know if we're going to have that problem this year. We'll see. Yeah, you get miserably hot summers there. I know that. I've been to Las Vegas when it was 108 degrees. It was like, wow. I don't care if it's a dry or wet heat. That's hot. That's just hot. Well, you can see the asphalt actually melt there, and it's like, holy cow. Ba-da-da-da-dum. We need Merrick so he can identify the songs. Oh, well, remember when we set that record? What is that, a couple years ago now? And it reached 116 degrees. I mean, our hottest day ever in Portland was 107. We just shattered that one that day. It was crazy. I remember when we had one uh, weatherman was predicting. He says, "I think we're in for a really horrible hot." What they called it, the heat dome. They had a name. They had a technical name for it. And everyone said, "Oh, it never gets that hot here." It did. Oh, I thank goodness I was home because I think I saved a lot of our trees because I was spraying them down, and the birds were so miserable that I have a hose with a little attachment, and it goes to a mist, and I actually missed the birds down. They didn't even fly away. They just sat there going, "Oh, thank you." I was like, "Oh, sorry. Oh man." Leaves were all lined up on my fountain, and I was misting them down. And the squirrels dug a hole, and they actually went down into the ground to get away from the heat because we're just not designed for that type of heat. My house got up to 90 degrees, and Merrick, I think, blew his air conditioner on that, trying to stay dry, and it was just like, oh. or cool, I mean. I was like, oh my gosh, we just don't get heat like that. Not here. You know, eat your heard that, Barbarati. Long of a time here, but we're making good progress here. Kind of wanted like this, kind of a different feel to this painting. I had this in mind. I took this picture. Now, I actually turned it into a night picture, and that's what I've been. My gosh. I remember when he premiered at the New York Symphony, and he was kind of unknown at the time, and saying Nessun Dorma. Nessun Dorma, Nessun Dorma. That one. And and when he was done, the crowd was dead silence, and you could tell he was actually kind of panicking a little bit because there was just dead silence in the house, and then suddenly people started clapping, and then all of a sudden it just went berserk in the place. Yep, I remember that one. I can't believe he's been gone for so many years now. Oh yeah, get me going. Watch out. God, he's an air raid siren in a former life. Boy, it is, if it's done right. Watch out. I tell you what, I went to that opera, Turgot. It was the most boring opera. I mean, there was a famous song. There's one famous song, and that's the famous song, and the tenor has to sing it off stage, and so you hardly hear him. You need to have a tenor that has an incredible range. Leaving this up here. Nothing is going on. Challenge. Okay, let's get. Holy crap, it was. Well, that time went roaring by. I just barely get finished with this one tomorrow. If I shut up and stop singing and get it done. Yeah. That note, unfortunately, an hour has come up. Yeah, I always say keep it fun. Keep it fun. If you don't keep it fun, you've heard me say it a million times. If you're not having fun doing artwork, stop. Bottom line. That's as simple as I can say it. All right. Well, on that note, people, I think we're gonna have to call it. There we go. I think we have a good chance of getting done with this tomorrow. I'm gonna put some people and stuff like that into the Max train and stuff like that, and but I think we have a good chance of getting done. So I should be back on tomorrow. Excuse me, at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Whoa! Take care. And we're going off to daylight saving times, not this weekend, but next weekend. So we'll have a switch again. I wish I could just leave that alone. Yeah. We're gonna get this. Okay. So we got Big Am Hill going on here. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy. Uh Hope to see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time right here in Oregon. All right. Take care. Bye bye.